Hello, welcome back to Waffle Wisdom. Why did you get into teaching? Why did you pursue a career in education? Chances are it may have had something to do with a teacher that you had. That certainly was the case for me. I had so many. In fact, I dedicated one whole essay to talking about those teachers in my book, The Golden Waffle Principle, Finding Meaning in Teaching. So you can read about who my favorites were and those that really deeply touched my life, helped shape my mind, helped shape who I am just as a person. But right now, let's talk a little bit about your teachers, your coaches, your professors. And I want to ask you some questions. So hopefully this will stimulate some thinking, and maybe this can go in several directions. We'll see where this goes. If I say, who was your favorite teacher? Boom, who comes to mind? Think about it. Who were the teachers who pushed you to do more than you thought you could? And when I say teachers, I include coaches, I include counselors, I include music and drama directors, I include professors, for all are teachers. Who is the one teacher that wouldn't let you get by with anything? And now as you look back on it, you're grateful for that. Who are the teachers that did let you get by with stuff? And really, in so doing, communicated that that class wasn't that important after all. Is that how you want to be? Is that the sort of teacher that you want to emulate in your own teaching experience? Who was the teacher, or who were the teachers that opened your mind up to things that you had never considered before? You just, whoa, never thought about it in that way before. Or maybe I never thought of that particular thing at all. Who were the teachers that turned you on to something to read, or something to explore, or something to do, or an area of study at the university level perhaps? Why do you sponsor the club that you sponsor, or coach the sport that you coach? Why do you do certain things in the classroom that you say, you know what, I never really thought about that before, but oh yes, that goes back to Mrs. So-and-so. That goes back to Mr. So-and-so. They did something very similar, and I realize now I've picked that up from them. Now, what is this? Just a trip down memory lane? Is that all this is? No, far more than that. I think English teachers will tell you that we learn to write by reading good literature. And that's certainly a core part of how we learn to write and speak. How we learn to teach, well, that comes the same way. Whether through teachers that were so inspiring to us that we want to be just like them, or those teachers that, we're a little less than, and we know we don't want to be like that in the classroom. So I think it's important for us to reflect on those people. It doesn't matter how far you are in your career. In fact, you may only have a year to go before retirement. Think back so that you can make your last year as exciting and dynamic as your first. And then there's another little piece of this that you might consider. As you're remembering some of those names, if you have contact with them, let them know. Email, call, write a note, send a card. Can you imagine? You know what it means when a student leaves you a note on your desk. How much would it mean to a teacher that you have not seen in 20 or 30 years to receive a comment from you to say, you know what? You really touched me. And now I'm doing that thing that you used to do. I'm doing that with my own students. I guarantee you that would bless somebody's life more than you could possibly imagine. Folks, I hope you've enjoyed this little episode of Waffle Wisdom. As always, we hope that you subscribe, whether it's on YouTube or whatever streaming platform you use to get your podcasts. We'd love to have you a part of the conversation. As always, have a waffle day.